The Corporation for Public Broadcasting's budget will be zeroed out for the first time since 1967, once President Donald Trump signs a bill into law just approved by Congress. Welcome to The Four. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal takes a closer look at the impact the funding cuts will have on our local KPBS station and on stations all across the country.
Here at KPBS, there are about 200 employees. The general manager says they're in good financial shape right now, but what the future looks like is uncertain.
We have a community of supporters that deeply love the station and help support the work that we do. And we have reserves, but really all that buys us is a little bit of time.
Deanna Mackey is the general manager of KPBS, located on the SDSU campus. A new bill just passed by Congress guts federal funding to public broadcasting.
Federal funding represents 12% of our annual budget, which is about $4.3 million. And the challenge is that it's forever. So it's not just this year.
She says they have reserves they can dip into, but they can't do that forever and eventually may have to make some tough choices. Andrew DeWard is an associate professor of communication at UC San Diego.
Yeah, these are yet another dramatic cut in the health and sustainability of the media ecosystem in the United States.
It's smaller stations, typically in rural areas, that are most at risk of shutting down because they heavily rely on federal funding. There are estimates that 100 stations across the country won't survive.
We have things like news deserts across the country, and NPR and PBS filled in the gaps, especially in rural areas. So to cut funding is to just take away what little was left, this sort of threadbare news system.
These stations also provide emergency alerts during weather events. Catherine Marr is the president and CEO of NPR.
Public media, public radio, public television are a critical part of the emergency response plans of nearly half of the states in this nation. Defunding this is a real risk to the public safety of the country.
And in recent months, Mackey says there's been an increase in donations from the community. She hopes more and more people step in to support the station. It is celebrating its 65th year here in San Diego and hopes to be here for decades to come. Kelly Hessedal, CBS 8.